Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Engineer Sue. Today we're gonna discuss the topic of getting admissions into Bachelor's of Engineering program in Canadian universities. So we will go through what are the academic requirements, what are the minimum grades that you need, what kind of coursework you need to complete before you can get an admission into an engineering program, and what are the top universities that provide engineering programs in Canada. So let's start it. First comes the academic requirements. So you will need a high school diploma or an equivalent. That's like a minimum of grade 12. And some of the courses that are kind of mandatory in the grade 12 is like English, mathematics, that's advanced, that has covered calculus and vectors, physics, chemistry. So these are the minimum courses that you need to take before you can register into an engineering program. And the minimum grades requirements are most universities require a minimum around 75 to 80% in these prerequisite courses in your grade 12. And some universities may have higher grade requirements for more competitive programs. So those grades could be anywhere from high 80s to 90s. So make sure you check out the universities before applying, and you are preparing yourself for those programs accordingly. For international applicants, you may need to consider an English language requirements test. That's like IELTS or minimum band required in IELTS is 6.5. That's the minimum required for most universities, and it can also change based on some universities, but that should be your target. Some of the additional considerations: the programs are usually very competitive. Some universities may consider supplementary information as valuable in your application. These are extracurricular activities, personal statement, plus any projects that you have done as a hobby or during your school time. You should make a personal statement that lists all those projects that you have done so far until your grade 12, and that displays that you have those skill set and those that eye for doing engineering work. So if you need any help, you can drop a comment and I will try to help you out in preparing your statement of purpose or resume for university admissions. English language requirements is another one that you can take a lead early on to cover those. And also keep in mind, it's better to apply as soon as possible. Usually most of the engineering programs start in September of any year, that's fall, and you should aim to have your application in before March, April. Suppose if you don't have your grade 12 results yet, you can also provide grade 11 results, and those can also help you get into admission, and you can provide letter of explanation when you are expecting your grade 12 final results. Sometimes that can also suffice the admission requirements, so keep those things in mind. Now we will go through some of the top engineering universities that are in Canada. So number one comes the University of Toronto. It's ranked number one in Canada for engineering. It offers around 9 engineering programs in various departments there. It's known for research and innovation. It's one of the oldest universities as well in Canada. Second is the University of British Columbia. It's also consistently ranked in among the top universities across Canada as well as internationally as well. It's located in Vancouver. There are a lot of innovative startups that happen at this university as well. Next is the University of Waterloo. It's also renowned for its cooperative education program. Their software engineering program is highly competitive, and also they have a biomedical engineering program. These software and biomedical engineering programs are highly competitive, so make sure you check your requirement if you have interest in enrolling those programs. and minimum suggested grades for applying to these programs is above 85%. Next comes McGill University. It's located in Montreal, highly ranked again for engineering programs, and is again in one of the top universities around the world. Next is University of Alberta, that's located in Edmonton. It's highly regarded for its research and innovation as well. There's other universities like University of Calgary, University of Ottawa, University of Saskatchewan, University of Regina. There are a lot of universities that are available. All these universities are some top universities around Canada. Make sure if you are interested in any of those, you check the program specific requirements. Now we will discuss some of the key factors that you should consider while looking for admissions into engineering programs here. So first is like most top programs require high admission averages, so above 85%. So keep that in mind. Co-op internship opportunities are pretty common, but also I would suggest that you also consider those in your while you are doing your research for engineering admissions. Co-op programs give you an edge whenever you want to enter into the job market after you finish your studies. During your university years, you can get exposure to the industry through the co-op programs and internship opportunities, and I think it's a great experience to have. You know what kind of industries you want to work, because industry is vast. There are tons of sectors out there, so once you have those co-op opportunities, you can reflect on those, and accordingly you can shape your future path. So next is some universities offer specializations, so that could start from second year or first year, but most universities have their first year as a generalized engineering year, the basic engineering coursework that all the engineers would take, and from second year you choose your specializations, and that's how you progress through. And make sure any university you want to enter in has their program accredited by Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board. So it just helps in future if you need any licensing, like professional engineering licensing, or other or further your education in different universities. So if you have your bachelor's program recognized through Canadian Engineering Accreditation Board, that means you're meeting international standard. So keep that in mind as well. And other factor is international students may face higher tuition fees and admission requirements, so make sure you check out before applying for the programs. And some of the top programs again are like software engineering, electrical and mechanical engineering. These are highly in demand in next few years, so make sure when you are doing your research work you consider these programs or factor those in based on your personal interests as well. So your personal interests also should be prioritized when you're choosing an engineering program. It's a lifetime decision. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy engineering.